Hello and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic dinosaur action. Only a few short days before Foundations, the newest set, the new core set, because they had stopped that, and then they brought it back. But a few more days before that releases, massive set coming on Arena. And well, I mentioned it many times before, but if perhaps you haven't seen me mention it, that's the thing I'm excited for. Sire of Seven Deaths, as it is with this variation of playing dinosaurs, making big amounts of mana. That's what it's all about. Easily able to cast the Sire of Seven Deaths there. The list, as always, in the description, and basically, as always, explore Magic the Gathering Arena ranked best of 3 diamond right now. Hopefully I get a chance to grind even more and get into Mythic. The list, as always, in there, the link tree with the link to the Discord to buy me a coffee if you choose to support me that way. But I'm just happy that you get to enjoy it right now, or probably later on, because most of you are sleeping, and that's all right. Maybe I'll wake a few of you up with this deadly damage to the Tarrasque, which I've sprinkled in over the years a few times on the primer as well. If anybody is new, the link to that in the description. And hopefully everybody's weekend was good as possible. You have a good time here as always, and hopefully your Monday goes good, smooth as can be. All good stuff here though. Yeah, the Tarrasque though, not good for opponents. This, like I mentioned in the description, but it's more kind of on the fun side of things. I don't need what the Tarrasque is bringing. Chances are it would be better to add in a creature that costs less than this thing, which is a total of 9. Whenever it attacks, it fights a creature defending player controls. Lovely stuff. Over, a turn or two, it'll take out multiple creatures. That's nice. Chances are, if it lands and it gets to attack that turn because of haste, the opponent might just be done for right there. Haste from Palani's Hatcher or Regisaur Alpha, because the Tarrasque is a dinosaur, which is pretty darn sweet. And there will be some scenarios, I would imagine, where I get to cast it simply for its full cost. Sunken Citadel, if I have 2 of those, and that's not unheard of. One chosen is green, maybe the second one is red, but it taps for 2 green. Let's say I have 2 out. I get 4 green total from 2 Sunkens. That 4 green going into Castle Garenbrig to tap to make 6 mana. I only need 3 more lands. I got 6 with 3 more lands to get the Tarrasque. Oh man, that would be quite surprising for many opponents playing it. Haste and hexproof. Technically that's hexproof because no opponent is likely ever going to have an extra 10. Well, let's say they have a piece of removal. It costs 2. They would have to spend a total of 12 just to kill it. I don't think that's happening. I'm pretty sure that's not happening in most scenarios, you got to imagine. Which is quite exciting. Maybe if the game has gone on long, but yes, that's the addition tonight. Tarrasque, too expensive. Switched out for something different, but it is the dinosaur. It is big, and we're having a touch more fun. I'm always having fun every night, but this is, oh boy, I'm excited. The last time I used the Tarrasque, dusted it off, added it in. We didn't get to see it, unfortunately, so hopefully tonight is the night. The sideboard remained the same. I was thinking of switching it up a little bit, but everything is so deadly already. I'm not super worried about too much. If I do my thing, people are dead. Basically any deck is dead if the Ghalta thing happens, or I just start to play the big creatures ahead of schedule as I usually do. It's going to be you know what.
Ruthless aggression.
Took a little bit for the game to load there. Hopefully everything stays good and connected, and well, it is past 11, and hopefully when it gets to midnight the internet doesn't kind of reset or crap out, that sort of thing. couple nights ago I was going past midnight and then it fizzled out. So cross your fingers, cross your claws, and oh my goodness. We start off with a basically perfect hand right there. I mean, Sunken, Stomping. The first Sylvan will grab Castle Garenbrig, and the second one is going to grab another Sunken, although this is Azorius Artifacts, something like that. It is a little bit scary, but it has gotten better with that Archdruid's Charm. At the very least, I know I'm going to be reaching 7 turn 4, which is pretty darn fantastic. Now, of course, I'm certain they're going to have a counter spell. I would reach 8 now with that forest. That's okay. That's okay. We saw our opening, able to get that second Sunken. The opponent's chances have sunken. But again, I do expect there's probably some sort of counter spell in the mixture. Whatever this deck is, maybe it's not. Interesting. Yeah, I really don't know what the opponent is on. Mono blue flyers. At least I will have quite a few blockers coming up. That's going to be the saving grace. Could they kill me next turn? Would I want to play Palani's Hatcher, which is multiple blockers in one? It's a bit, kind of. A little bit. I don't think they can kill me next turn. They have 3. Yeah, I like Palani's Hatcher. I like that. It stops Mutavault, Flood Pits, Drowner, that sort of thing. And that's what we'll do. Only having to worry really about the fairy miscreants there. Although I do expect there might be some sort of ninjutsu, whatchamacallit. Removing an unblocked attacker and... oh yeah. Moon Circuit Hacker. That's not really too much of a problem. I mean, we are at 8. We got to make something happen at some point here. Vaultborn Tyrant would be ideal. Oh, there's the Tarrasque. That is pretty sweet. Sylvan Scrying will try to hopefully grab the Cavern of Souls. I'm still able to play Regisaur Alpha, which is quite nice, and simply get more bodies online. Next turn I can play the Tarrasque. I'm able to make 9, which is, as I mentioned, not unheard of. Now the question becomes, well, they would kill me next turn. 1, 2. Yeah, no. We should be okay. Still quite a large swarm of creatures. At the very least, I don't imagine they'll be attacking into me with the stuff on the ground. We got a little bit more time. Probably the ninjutsu in a couple things off of that Ornithopter. Yeah, if only we saw Ghalta, which brings me back to the point of so often, if I just had Ghalta, I would win. So instead of the Tarrasque, which I mentioned was more on the fun side of things, it could simply be something that searches for a creature, grabs a creature, whatever it is. But Vaultborn Tyrant, that's what it is. I love that. That's going to be the saving thing. Attack them, I guess. I feel like attacking them. They don't have that many creatures on the ground that I could block anyways, so I'm not too worried about that. At the moment it is only the Moon Circuit Hacker there, plus maybe a Mutavault, so we should be okay. We've hit them with the Vaultborn already. They have to be at least a little bit scared now that they're down to 14. Maybe they're going to bounce or do something to Vaultborn, or somebody big is coming down. Ooh, 2. We could kill them. They only have 1 mana left, 1 blue. I don't see what that's going to do for them. I play the Tarrasque, I fight the Moon Circuit Hacker. I like it. Oh, they stunned the Vaultborn Tyrant. Well, that's no fun. I think we still could be okay. Possibly. Let me think. What combination of stuff would kill him? I like the Tarrasque. Technically, the Tarrasque would take out 2 creatures. One would block it, and it would fight 1, which would mean 10 would get through. But I also like the Carnage Tyrant. That's what we're doing with the Carnage Tyrant. Hope to draw land, a green source. Ooh, that's not a green source. Sadly. I feel like that's going to be it. 4, 2, yeah. Should be okay, I hope. I'm getting a little bit worried. 3 creatures down below. Where is Ghalta? Imagine they're going to bounce somebody, unfortunately. I think there is a good chance we could take out Kaito here. I assumed it might be a fatal push, but that's how it goes. We're not dead yet. The opponent might be. As long as we don't lose too much life somehow. Oh, we got the queen. There you go. Can't counter. Now you die. Oh, phew. 2 Tarrasque, but the takeaway, the fantastic takeaway is I got to 9. That's pretty sweet. Pretty darn sweet. Just have hope, persevere. If you're not dead, you're not dead. You might as well play on. But in some cases, it's absolutely going to be a loss. Not in this case. Gain a little bit more life. Just buy a little bit of time. And you get to see the queen like I did there, which is, I was almost a third of the way through. A Vaultborn for the win. Mad Dad Lab, how's it going? Hopefully all is well with you. But yeah, Vaultborn. Vaultborn once again. There's a reason Vaultborn Tyrant costs as much as it does in paper. And also Sire of Seven Deaths there. I don't know if anybody's been checking the price of it, but I think it's like $25, $30 US at the moment where I want to buy it from face-to-face games. It's like $35 Canadian. Hopefully it goes down a little bit, but I'll definitely be picking up 4 copies. Eventually, once I turn this off. Okay, going to the sideboard. Going to the sideboard. Trim the Tarrasque, maybe. Nah. We'll trim the we'll trim the Tarrasque. I brought it in. I highlighted that, I can get to 9. I got to 9. But the Hornet Queen is going to be much better for the time buying potential. 5 flying death touch creatures is, I would imagine, a little bit more scary than the Tarrasque. That hand, it would be scary if I gave it up because it is quite fantastic. Lovely. Also having that Stomping Ground. If we still have Sylvan Scrying, we'll grab Castle Garenbrig, I hope. I bet we don't. Oh. We have to try for Sylvan Scrying. Well, Castle Garenbrig, I should say. Oh my, oh my. Well, things are... Yep, watch out. Oh, the Flood Pit's Drowner. 2 for a 2/1 flash vigilance. Scary stuff. Oh my, oh my. This is a very, pretty decent deck. Pretty good, I would say. You missed your window. If they did just draw Thoughtseize, that's an oops. But if they've been holding on to that, that's a bigger oops, because they could have stopped me from getting Castle Garenbrig. It's a little bit too late at this point. I kind of misclicked there. I clicked so fast I chose red. At least I didn't misclick the first one and get 2 Sunken Citadels chosen as red. That would be... Well, I've never done that before. But there's a first time for everything. I wouldn't have been able to activate Castle Garenbrig because I need 1 Sunken. Tap for 2. Excuse me, tap for 2 green. At the very least, ooh. Thoughtseize. It is nice when Thoughtseize is mostly useless. And there we go. Lock things up. I mean, Hornet Queen right there. Hornet Queen costs 7, the Tarrasque costs 9. Hornet Queen is 2 less. And look what it does for me. It means, well, they're not going to win. They probably have a Fatal Push. We'll block with 2. 2 blockers? Yeah. Oh, were you going to Fatal Push the 1 and save it? Well, would they have a counter spell? Well, they might have a counter spell, but if they do, we'll just play something that can't be countered. Play it safe. Boom. Lovely. Lovely way to start. Yeah. Is right. Just like my instant coffee. I know. I'm not drinking the best coffee in the world, Muskoka Roastery, Black Bear, or Too Dark, which used to be Granite. I just wanted something quick tonight, but the best coffee. Usually it's Black Bear. I was going to make a pot, but I got lots still. I don't know, I'd probably make at least a pot of coffee a day. Pot of coffee a day keeps the doctor away. Alright. Hopefully it's going to be Azorius Control. I'm still hunting, haven't faced one at all today again. I should look back. I really wish I was tracking when the last time I faced a traditional Azorius Control. Cogsworth, huh? Taking a while to choose who plays first. Maybe they know what's up. Maybe they're checking if I'm streaming. I always wonder if that's the case, just because the Explorer format is not as populated as others. So you run into the same sort of opponents. You can run into the same sort of opponents. Merfolk, though, is going to be a bit of a problem, especially if it's Deeproot Pilgrimage. Whenever one or more Merfolk is tapped, unfortunately, they make a Merfolk, a 1/1 with Hexproof. Voldalian Hex. Are you going to sack it? Seriously? If you want to, go ahead. Do it. Do it. I'll take out a Lord. Yeah. Come on. Oh. That's fine. Commune with Dinosaurs, trading with the Voldalian Hex Catcher. For anybody that doesn't know, 1/1 flash, other Merfolk they control get +1/+1. Good. I took out a Lord. And I took away the possibility of them to sacrifice a Merfolk and counter a non-creature spell, unless its controller pays 1. Alright, well, we'll try for Sylvan Scrying. Maybe countered again. Hey, do what you gotta do. I'm going to go off with one of them. Eventually. Now keep in mind, if I had played Cavern of Souls, they wouldn't have done this because I would have had 1 to pay. They still may have played the Voldalian Hex Catcher, but I wouldn't have taken out another. I thought they might have a... Do they have 3? Well, that's no... They might. Nah, I don't have 3. Oh, finally. They got to run out at some point here. At the very least, I'm able to make 6 next turn, and hopefully it's... Oh, not too little, too late. Wow. I have to imagine they had an opening hand with 3 of those. Etrada. I've never seen this particular creature before. Face down creatures, blah, blah, blah. Assassins. Okay, I think we should be safe. They're not countering it for 1. Good. And they're about to be dead next turn if they don't somehow kill me. I'm able to make 8 at the moment. Play Ghalta. can't counter her because of Cavern of Souls, and I don't expect anything too bad. Cloak the top card of that player's library. 2 of them. Huh. Okay, well. As long as you don't have Ether Gust or something, you die. Boom. See you later.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
But now, I have to think. They got lots of... They play at instant speed with the creatures that have flash, the counter spells, and all that. Is it Merfolk splashing a little bit for Atrada? Deadly Fugitive? Interesting. Yeah, I don't think there's any change needed. Should be safe. Of course, again, the Tarrasque. Technically, I could always take the Tarrasque out because it is the really super just for fun card. The Hornet Queen maybe would be a little bit better, but we'll keep the Tarrasque in. We're doing the deadly stuff. It's not like the Tarrasque is magically making what I'm doing here a whole lot worse. This hand could be a whole lot better, but it also could be a whole lot worse. It's if the opponent didn't have a lot of funny business, flash, and instant speed, I might try it, but okay, I think that's definitely better. Get the Tarrasque to the bottom, the costliest, potentially most unneeded thing. We get one more land, boom, we're good for our... Oh. I don't know what... Don't know. They have Leyline of Transformation, the new one from Duskmourn. Creatures they control are also demons now. What does that mean? Couldn't tell you. Didn't really exactly get a game plan from this opponent. Dimir. Oh, okay. Huh. Dimir Demons. Interesting. Maybe there is some changes needed, possibly back to nature to take out Leyline of Transformation plus Unholy Annex. Maybe this is the progression. Yeah, it's this. Ooh, I like the looks of this. I'm pretty sure it is a good game, but I don't know. I thought it was some sort of merfolk. Okay, that's fine. You got your win. Cogsworth. Now we have some more information. Okay, the Tarrasque is going. Do I like that back to nature to take out this Leyline of Transformation? Maybe. Perhaps. I also like the Hornet Queen. I like the Hornet Queen. This is some sort of demon variation with Unholy Annex, making that big flying demon. Hornet Queen is, one of the better things. A 1/1 flying death touch, trading with simply a 6/6 flying. It's all good. That demon doesn't even have trample. So we're off to the races. Tempting, but played a little bit safer. The matches are good, Heaven. Hopefully all is well with you. They've been good so far. A loss, unfortunately, the previous game, but we'll bring it back around. I like the Vaultborn Tyrant. I like Commune. I'm going to send one Commune to the bottom. I'm on the play, so I'm going to use it right away, turn 1. This deck is interesting, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, we'll grab a T-Rex just in case. It would be nice to get Ghalta, but no. We'll see. I know. It is a good meme. It's one of the best new ones. Okay, well, things are getting better with that Rockfall Vale. Of course, I would like to see a Castle Garenbrig or a Sylvan Scrying or an Archdruid's Charm to get that castle. Now, one Sylvan Scrying was put to the bottom with that Commune, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this opponent is having a whole lot of fun. It's like Assassin Demon Merfolk. Darn, no Castle Garenbrig, but it could be coming up. I imagine there is still counter spells in this list, but maybe it is a lot of creatures, so perhaps we don't have to worry about them doing too much. If I get Castle Garenbrig, I'd be playing just about anything next turn. Don't know why they got rid of Regisaur Alpha. I probably would have gone for one of the costlier things. Of course, if I draw a land that isn't Castle Garenbrig, Regisaur Alpha would be the only play that I make. Interesting. Castle Garenbrig. Ooh, no Castle Garenbrig. Not yet. No, we're not dead yet. Not quite. Sometimes it just doesn't come together, unfortunately. Just a bunch of mockingbirds copying whatever is the best thing. It makes a lot of sense. Power. Oh, okay. That's going to be it. That's going to be it. Yeah. What would I do against that particular deck? Of course, I've never faced anything quite like it. Very, very neat indeed. Things could have been quite a bit different. Seeing a Castle Garenbrig, just so missing it. But like I mentioned, you're not always going to hit it all the time. If something always got and did their thing all the time, every time, everybody would probably be playing that particular deck. Demons Heaven, Unholy Annex, and the other one, an enchantment room from Duskmourn. So they draw an extra card, they lose 2 life, but if they control a demon, we lose 2 life. A card each upkeep, I think. Each of their upkeeps, or something like that. Yeah, no, it's just demons, Phyrexians, that particular list, Heaven. It was a bunch of different creatures. It was interesting. Caring about certain types of creatures. Yeah. I'm going to have to look back on that. See if some sort of content creator possibly made a video about it, just because it is so unique and interesting. Yeah, I think this is Azorius Control. I can feel it. With that Jace avatar. Of course, if it is Teferi, the avatar of him, usually that's it. Might be some sort of mill. Okay, people, splashing, figuring out how demons feel at making their own colors. Rakdos demons, this opponent kind of doing something with Dimir blue and black demons. But I do like this hand. I don't like the 2 Tarrasques. Commune feels good. Gilded Goose. Do we have some sort of... Well, I don't think we have to worry about black. We'll get Sunken Citadel down just in case. Always enters tapped. Interesting. Hopefully we see an Archdruid or a Sylvan Scrying. We definitely have to grab a land. Now keep in mind, what I sent to the bottom, I didn't send a Sylvan Scrying, an Archdruid, or another Commune. So one of those is coming up, and I didn't send a Castle Garenbrig. So one of 12 things that would get me a castle, or just simply be castle, is about to happen. I hope. Fable not banned in Explorer, no. It's a good card. Maybe I should use Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That would be pretty interesting. Certainly, probably more helpful in more scenarios than the Tarrasque. Absolutely. Would be nice to copy Tyrranax Rex's Vaultborn Tyrant, you name it. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, okay. Jund, cat food combo. Not the worst thing ever. Of course, it is nice to get Castle Garenbrig. At the very least, we get to 7 next turn. Fortunately, we finally got a castle. Now play Tyrranax Rex and hope we're not just dead, but there's a chance that bad things are going to happen. That tends to do it. Yeah, no, we're not coming back from that, sadly. Well, we'll get them. We'll get them next time. Hornet Queen? I like the Hornet Queen. Very nice with the death touch there. We don't have to worry about Ygra, however it's pronounced. I'm pretty sure it starts with the G, but I always put the R first. Ygra, the big cat. It doesn't have tramples, so having a swarm with the Hornet Queen, swarm of death touchers, that might just deter the aggression. I'm pretty sure it should. Yeah, right. Something a little bit better. Ooh, not that. Castle and a Stomping Ground without Commune, Sylvan, or even Archdruids. Not going to cut it, but that hand is going to cut it. Wow, oh my. Huh. I say we go for the ruthless aggression. Absolutely ruthless by giving everybody haste with Palani's Hatcher. Sending the Carnage T to the bottom. They could have some removal for Palani's Hatcher, but I may need to kill them ASAP. So keeping Palani's to do that, it's going to be good. Happy to get Commercial District. Sylvan Scrying, we search for Castle Garenbrig next turn, and hopefully they don't go Thoughtseize. Oh, good. Good, good, good. We search for Castle first, and then we play Commercial District, because if we like a card that's on top, and then we search for Castle, it would shuffle that card that we know is on top. And I like Regisaur Alpha. I'm able to play Regisaur or Palani's Hatcher next turn, which I might do. At the most, their removal might only be Fatal Push, which can't take out Palani's or Regisaur because they have a mana value of 5. If a permanent leaves the battlefield, they can take out a creature up to a mana value of 4. Palani's just because of more bodies. There we go. I imagine they're going to cycle the cat. Doesn't really make much difference. Now, later. Cycle the cat before it goes to blockers, and then it's able to block it. I would think. Do it. Oh. I thought very silly. They could have saved themselves from taking 3. Huh. Interesting. Of course, they may not be scared. I didn't really do too much the previous game. But they're potentially about to die. I would hope I draw somebody big. Any creature. Any creature is good because they're all fairly expensive next turn. But of course, it could be another land, even though there is only 20. That doesn't get to me, really, ever. It's just unfortunate when you only have 20 and you still unfortunately get flooded. Sadly. A lot of unfortunate scenarios. Hopefully no Thoughtseize. Don't do it. Oh boy. Might as well use the egg to block here.
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
shaking your head as I get another land. I think I jinx myself. It's okay. We still get to attack with some stuff. Boom. Oh, finally, we got the first opponent mousing over the lands desperately. They're like, hey, that's not fair. They only had a few lands. They played this big thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. I love it. This person's cheating. Ooh. Oh, look, there's Fatal Push. I don't think they could somehow kill us next turn. Keep in mind this is cat food combo with Ygra, cycling Cauldron Familiar, because all the creatures, every creature is a food. So the cat sacrifices to the cat and they go back and forth. But this particular opponent does not have all that stuff. Yeah, oh. At least a couple times a night, people are confused, surprised. They're saddened because there is nothing they could do. Nothing they could have done. Maybe there's nothing in the sideboard that would stop this. Land destruction, the best thing. You take out Castle Garenbrig, boom, everything crumbles. That's pretty much all you gotta do. You don't even need Damping Sphere. You just get rid of Castle Garenbrig. You're set. I don't think Ygra's gonna save him. Hopefully not. Any creature. It doesn't matter. It's going to be big. Hasty. Let's go. Ah. Another Ghalta. Well, that's no good. Well, we'll attack with everybody. Okay. Something. Would Ygra block Ghalta? It's hard to say. I'm hoping that Ghalta gets, double blocked or something, taken out. They don't know I have a second copy, so I would just play that. Cat sacrifice. I think Ygra only goes to 12. Hopefully, Ygra doesn't go to 14. Yeah, yikes. Okay, good. Boom. Replacement. Might as well use up that Sylvan Scrying. Find the land, Castle Garenbrig, just in case the off chance that they have some land destruction. Now I got a replacement. And now maybe they're dead. I'm just glad I took out Ygra when I had the chance. They could kill us here with the Mayhem Devil. Many triggers, pings. Possibly. A dino coming up. Some dino. Any dino. Oh. Really? Ghalta. Whoever would have guessed? I certainly would not have guessed. That's for sure. Well, we'll attack with everybody and hope we don't die. It's going to be close. Of course, it would never cut a single copy of Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. You want to see it as often as possible. Of course, there's always a very fringe outlier scenario where you draw them back to back to back, but that's going to happen. You may love multiple Ghaltas. The first one puts out a second with a Vaultborn. Stack the draw triggers above the second Ghalta, and you get to put out more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. And okay. They're going to take out... I wouldn't expect a third Ghalta in my hand. I got to tell you that much. So they may be feeling pretty bad here, I would think. They sacrificed the cat. Regisaur Alpha is still considered blocked, so the damage doesn't continue on through. Huh. Okay. It's different. Not sure how they figure this is going to go. They just want to take out a bunch of that stuff. I'm taking out both Mayhem Devils. That's all I want. It's really what I'm looking for. I don't think they're going to kill me next turn. 3. 5. Might as well save the Ghalta that I have in my hand. Maybe they have a Mayhem Devil. Oh, watch them have another Mayhem Devil. If they do, 100%, we're done for. With all the pings, whenever a permanent is sacrificed or dies, whatever. If it was at 10 or less, I'd be super worried. If I was below 10, yeah, 100%. I would have played the third copy of Ghalta just to have it on the battlefield untapped. Watch them have a piece of removal and waste it on Ghalta. Okay, not too bad. We're looking at 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we should be okay. I don't think there's any way they can save them. Oh, Scavenger's Talent. Huh. I had to imagine that's in here. It is with any cat food combo. It's the thing that makes the deck work. Whenever one or more creatures die, they make a food token with the first level. The second one. Oh, okay. More lands. Ouch. Alright, here goes nothing. I think I'm going to bring in Flame Sweep. There's Reflection, the Goblin, Gilded Goose, Cauldron Familiar. Flame Sweep would take out everybody. That's what I like. No more lands though. I hope no more. I don't think they can save themselves. I mean, they're at 3. Ghalta is a 12-12 trample. Huh. Maybe they've done the math. I haven't. There's nothing else to do other than continue with that ruthless aggression.
Unforgivable.
Yeah. Taking out a bunch of stuff. Good. They got nothing left. Okay, yeah, sacrifice the food, gain some life. I guess that does save him. Nicely. Now I'm just going to play the other Ghalta because I want to block her next turn. That might save me. Hopefully. I think. Watch me draw another land next turn. Watch me draw the I think that's it. With the Mayhem Devil, that's going to be too much. Maybe not. Don't do a bunch of sacrificial things. No, I don't think it's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, doesn't do it. Doesn't work. Whew, man, I was down to the wire. Okay. I'm also tempted for Karn Silex. That would just absolutely devastate everything. We played on turn 3 with 3 lands. We can certainly pay 3 for X. If we pay 3, We destroy every non-land permanent that costs 3 or less. And what's this deck feature? Costly stuff. It's a one-sided board wipe almost all the time, which is pretty exciting. Let me think. You know what we're doing? No, Flame Sweep would be good. I like Flame Sweep. Take out all the small stuff, the Gilded Goose especially, just because I think there's more smaller things in this particular cat food combo deck. That's not always the case, but with the Gilded Goose and everything. Wow, it was terrible and then it got perfect. Do I like a Vaultborn or Hornet Queen? One of those is staying, one of those is going. Oh boy. Hornet Queen. I like the life gain from Vaultborn Tyrant there. A lot of life gain, I hope. At the very least, I'm getting to 7 on turn 4, guaranteed. There's not a thing that Thoughtseize can do about it. That's where you want to be. Okay, we're getting there. They could have Assassin's Trophy. We saw that in game 1. It can destroy any permanent, and then we get a search for a basic land, I think it is. Yeah. Mayhem Devil could be a little bit rough. Would be nice to take that out. We got the Hornet Queen now. They are technically coming up, soon dead. Yeah, I say we take the 2. I want to use Archdruids to grab Ghalta. I'm playing Vaultborn Tyrant next turn, so I want to do a little bit of setup. Maybe I have to use Archdruids to take out something. Trail of Crumbs is quite a lot of value, I must say. Witch's Oven, maybe. We got to do something fast because they have that Mayhem Devil there. It's really going to start chipping away. But they don't have any more food, which is... Oh, they sacrificed the Mayhem Devil. Really? I'll take it. Any day. Anytime. It's getting a little bit scary, but Vaultborn gaining life, we're good. We should be good. Oh shoot. I have to discard Sylvan Scrying, which was... I was so looking forward to that. Oh man. Nuts. Now we grab Ghalta, hopefully. Hopefully it's not discarded by a Thoughtseize. They might know what's about to happen. Oh boy. Gain some life. Watch out. Do they have a Thoughtseize? They have to have it. They have to get rid of Ghalta or else they're dead-ish next turn. Man, Commercial District. I'll get rid of Commercial District. Right. Good. They must know I have another land in my hand, because I got rid of one. Thoughtseize, don't do it, no? Huh? Hopefully not. Cross your fingers.
You have no power here.
I hope that's it. Nice. They got rid of Vaultborn Tyrant, so I have a copy. I get one more draw before Ghalta enters. One more chance to get somebody big. There you go. Draw something good off of this. You can do it. Ah, on land. That's okay. Still a bunch of life. Bunch of trample. Hopefully we're safe. Man, why couldn't it have been Palani's Hatcher? I think we're okay. Don't need Sunken. Don't need Sylvan. I'll keep Castle Garenbrig again if they have some way for land destruction. It is nice to have that replacement. Just to keep on playing the big stuff. Corvold, Fey Cursed King. I don't really care about that. It doesn't have trample, it's a big flying creature, but I have a swarm of lovely, bigger stuff. Question is, do I like... Yeah, I like Carnage Tyrant. We attack with everybody. And that should do the trick, I would think. We can also use Flame Sweep as well, but and now is time for Ruthless Aggression. Corvold is dying. Doesn't matter what he blocks, it's dead. I don't see there's any way out. Corvold can't even trade with Vaultborn Tyrant. Both Vaultborns would live. It's only a 5/5. Oh boy. They lose all their small creatures, which is what I was hoping for with Flame Sweep there. Not that it's going to do too much. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, they take out one Vaultborn, fine by me. I don't see any scenario where they can deal 30, but you never know. I have been surprised before. Gilded Goose at the moment is certainly not feeling too good for them. Yeah, let's decline that. Go down to 28. Maintain at least a Palani or a Regisaur if the opponent has a Thought Seize. Maybe they have a Sweeper. Oh, the Meat Hook Massacre. That's good to have big stuff. Meat Hook Massacre is not that bad. Boom.
Oh man, tough stuff.
That was the wrong clip. I've done it before. I have an explosion right beside the actual one. That wall clip. Time is it? 53? Yeah. I think we'll leave it there for tonight. Pardon me. A little bit shorter than I would have hoped for, but nice to end on a positive nightcap. Boom. Boom, I certainly got him. Absolutely. The Tarrasque was fun. Didn't really see it much, but certainly the Hornet Queen. If I started with the Hornet Queen, things would be pretty good. On the off chance I face demons, some sort of deck that has flying creatures, it can be nice to simply have the swarm of flying death touchers to begin with game one, and you don't get caught out quite as much. Right there's a pretty straightforward one. And then if the Hornet Queen was in the main, that would free up space in the sideboard. If there's something I'm super hateful against, something I want to just feel a little bit better about. But it is all over the place. Absolutely. Yeah. Pardon me. All right. Thanks for watching. Oh. Okay. Maybe I look at that card. Take a bit of a tangent. 1 second before we finish up here. Agony. Trail of Agony. Maybe I don't have it. Huh. Let me think. I don't see anything. Is it Trial of Agony? Trial? Anoint with Affliction, maybe. Huh. I would have assumed it's something black related. No, that's alright. Trail of Mystery. Well, that's something. Trail of Crumbs. That is pretty nice. Outcaster Trailblazer. Oh, for 1 red. Trail of... I don't know. Not coming up. Oh. Trial. Oh, I see. Okay. I was typing it in wrong. Okay. Trial of Agony. Choose 2 creatures controlled by the same opponent. That player chooses 1. Deals 5 damage to that creature. That's pretty good. You would take out a lot of things for 5 damage, and the other can't block, so... It's like a 2-for-1. In a lot of scenarios, we simply take out a creature before we attack, and then the second one can't block that turn. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to have to think about that one. Huh. Yeah, that's good. Good suggestion. Appreciate it. Of course, anybody watching right now, later on, if you have a suggestion, something you want me to try, whatever it is, I might try it. I don't have a whole lot of wild cards. I'm definitely going to be getting the Mastery Pass for Foundations when it releases shortly, but we'll leave it there for tonight. Thanks everybody for watching right now, later on, whenever it is. Have a good rest of your time zone. Get some good rest. Ready for Monday. Have the best Monday possible. Hopefully you do, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Oh, I pressed that too soon. Okay. What clip do I want to play? This one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What in the hell just happened?